All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Golden Age 2 Team Takedown. I don't know. I think it's a mouthful. I'm Kim, and I'm here with TJ.
Hello.
And we're playing round two. And TJ is playing his. It's your Bolt team, I guess.
Yep. Yep.
And I like Firefly. He's one of my favorites. And I'm playing a Avengers team, I guess we can call it. So TJ's up first, so we will go to him. Good luck, sir.
Okay. Good luck to you. Right. Okay. So I take these three, give them a roll, and I get a bolt. That's quite lucky. Eh? Right. Let's just start, and I'll buy Shriek.
Okay.
Okay. Over to you.
All right. Four. No, no ramp there. Okay.
No, on neither side. No.
So I will reroll this. Oh, question mark. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna pay for a big entrance in my bag,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll hold that lovely question mark to you.
Okay. Take four out. Give it a roll. Oh, that's quite good. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spin that to a bolt using the Merlin Global. I'll spend two on a Yonti, and I'll spend two on a Cosmic Cube. And I'll pass turn to you.
All right.
Or pass priority.
Well,
There's nothing you can really do.
no,
You could.
nothing to do. So
No, sorry.
that's all right. I didn't put even like res or anything on my team either. So
Yeah, yeah.
two, four. No big entrance. Try to roll for a sidekick here, but nope. This is what happens when you don't have globals, right? I'll pay two for a Black Widow,
Yep.
and I'll pay two in Dingy with Wasp.
All right, okay.
First blood. And I'll
Cheeky.
pass turn to you.
Okay. I'll put all of this in my bag and take out 1, 2, 3, and 4. All sidekicks. Okay. Reroll 1. Okay. With Merlin, I'm going to turn that to a bolt. I'm going to pay 2 for a Jubilee. And I'll pay 2 for another Yonti. And I'll pass the turn to you.
All right. One in my bag.
You know what that is?
Nope. Which I wanted it last one, but that's okay. All right. Two. There's nothing in your field, right? No.
Nope.
She comes back anyways. All right, I'll pay four for a wrecker,
Okay.
and I'll field her, but there's nothing for you to spin down. And pass priority to you. I don't think you have
Okay.
anything. And I will swing in with Black Widow for two.
Okay. Takes me 17.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4 come out. We don't want that at the moment. Don't want that at the moment. Can swap that. Okay. Okay. There's the thing. Whenever an action die or character ability, so not globals. Right, okay. Right, Cosmic Cube will just get left out. I'm going to field the sidekick. I'm going to spend 3 on Firefly.
All right.
And yeah, I'll just pass over to you. So Cosmic Cube will fizzle.
See, Parallax is on my other team.
I even forgot about Parallax. Yeah, that would have been quite useful.
All right, 4 sidekicks. Let's roll this. Oh, shield again. Oh my goodness. I can't roll a sidekick just to save my life here. Well, I'll pay. Actually, you know what? I'll pay 4 for a Hawkeye.
Okay, what's Hawkeye do?
When fielded, Hawkeye deals his attack value and damage to a target opposing character.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 in my bag. Refill my bag. And take 1 more out. Okay. I've got 1 bit I need. I don't have any 1 cost actions. Oh, that's alright. Okay. So I'm going to pay 1 to field Yonti. Then I'm going to spin this to a bolt. And then I'm going to spend 4 on a lantern ring, and she'll attune you for 1 damage. Because it's a super rare one, I'm afraid.
Oh, the Yanti? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes, that's right. Alright, let's switch camera. Here we go. 2 in my bag. And 2 more. Hawkeye. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of fists. Oh my gosh, fist now. It's not helping when you roll like 1 extra and you have nothing to do with it. Alright, I'll pay 2 for Mother Black Widow.
Yep.
I'll field Hawkeye, and I guess I'll do damage to your Yanti.
Okay, knocks her out.
Yep. I will do nothing with that fist. And you have nothing in your field again.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take you for 3.
Oh, is that what face is on there?
Yeah,
Can't quite
3,
see.
1. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, so I'm on 14. Okay. 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's hope I get some of these ladies out. I've got that. I've got that. Beep, 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 beep. Keep that. Keep that.
Where's my Shriek?
Ooh, she would be on a 2-face, wouldn't she? Right, okay. So.
Oh. Decisions.
I'll pay to field Shriek, and I'll blank Wrecker.
Okay.
I'll field Yonti. Jubilee can't come out at the moment. And I will just pass priority to you. Don't think there's anything you can do apart from pay that, pay nothing, yeah. Yep, over to you.
All right. All right. I too will buy a Shriek.
Okay.
And I'll feel Black Widow. Anything on...
You can she's on level 1, but you could spin her down to level 1 if you want.
Okay, yep. So we'll spin Shriek
Yeah,
down.
so my Shriek goes down to 0 to 2. Okay.
And I will pass priority.
Okay.
And then you got nothing, right? So, oh, you got a bolt, which you can't do anything with.
I could give something +1 attack. Oh, I tell you what I've got, actually. There's another global. Pain Mask, Sidekick is unblockable this time.
Oh, yes, Insect Plague.
On Insect Plague. Yeah, I forgot to mention that one at the start.
Yes, okay. You can give my guy +1 if you want, but I will go in with a 2/1 Black Widow.
2/1 Black Widow. What have we got coming? I will just block that with my Shriek. No, not with my Shriek, with my Yuan-Ti.
Yep, and both get knocked out.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
So it goes across. And I pull out 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Oh, these are all on sides I like. That's quite good sides. Okay. Field a Yuan-Ti on level 0 for nothing. A level 1 for nothing. Field a Yuan-Ti on level 3 for 1. And then pay 1 to field Firefly, which will do you 4 damage because I've got 4 bolt characters. Taking you to 16, yeah, because you haven't had any damage yet. Right. And then I think I'll run at you with a Firefly and take you for another 3, taking you down to 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There's only 4 in my deck. Switch up and roll that. Luck rolls, though he's shrieked right now. She didn't roll. Okay. I'll pay 1 to Field Wrecker.
Yep.
And I'll use Big Entrance and buy a Nick Fury for 3 in the bank. And I will... I'll pass priority and end turn.
Okay, I've only got 1 in the bag, so it comes out. Put everything else in. Oops, did I just drop something? Did I drop 1? I don't think I did. Right. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 3 more come out. Okay, Jubilee and some Psychics. Ooh, okay. Let's reroll these. Right, so she's not come up. So I guess what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spend 2 on a Cosmic Cube and attune you for 1. Oh no, you had already taken 1, so
yes,
you should be
so
on
I'm at 11.
12. Are you not on 12?
12.
12. So I buy that, so that would now take you to 11.
11, yeah.
I buy another one, and that will take you to 10. And then I'll pass priority and turn.
All right. 1 in my bag, Mr. Nick. A lot of shaking. Josh didn't roll. He rolled a 1. She rolls. And that's useless. Okay. We'll feel Nick for 1.
Yep.
I will feel Shriek, and I will Shriek.
Quite a lot of choice in there.
I know. Who's going to deal me more damage? I'll do Firefly.
Okay.
I think he might be coming up soon.
Yeah.
And I will... Nothing with that shield. Your globals are not shields. I will end turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. I'll keep that and I'll roll everything else. Dag nabbit. Right, okay. I'm gonna spin that to a bolt. Pay 1 to feel Firefly. And then I'll spend 2 on a Cosmic Cube and attune you for 1. And then I'll spend 2 on an Invulnerability and attune you for 1.
Paper cuts.
Yeah. And then I think I'm going to attack you with Firefly, who's a 3/3.
I will block him with... I'll block him with Wrecker. He's a 4/5.
Okay. Okay, so Firefly's knocked out.
Yep. Wrecker comes back. And we'll switch camera. I do nothing with that. I'm gonna buy a Wasp. Gonna feel Black Widow. Got anything on?
Yeah, does it spin direct to level 1, yeah?
Direct to level 1, yeah.
Yeah. This one goes down to level 1. Okay.
Pass priority to you. You got nothing. And I will go swinging in with Wrecker at a 4/5 and a Black Widow at a 2/2.
Wrecker 4/5, Black Widow 2/2. I'll block Wrecker with Shriek. And I'll take the 2 off of the other one, so I go to 12.
Yep.
And Shriek gets KO'd,
back,
and Wrecker comes back.
and she's in my use. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 in my bag. Psychics. Remember, I can't use that until we've got him, so... Yeah. Yeah. Hey, lots of bolts. Right, okay, so I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, on Uncle Merlin, and I might as well chip away a bit. So I'll spend 2 on an Invulnerability and attune you for 1.
Yep. I'm at 7.
Yep.
Done. All right.
Yes.
3 and 4. Alright. Oh, he doesn't roll. Too bad big entrance was not 2 down. Okay, I'll use big entrance and I will buy a Black Widow in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And keep that. I'll feel Hawkeye. I guess I'll take out one of your Yonti.
Mm-hmm.
Priority to you, nothing, and I will attack with a record of 4-5, and Hawkeye is at a 4-1.
I'll block Hawkeye.
Okay.
So I take 4 from him,
4,
which takes me to 8. And that gets KO'd.
and
And what was the defensive on Hawkeye was 1, was it?
1, yeah, so he's KO'd.
Okay. I've got all of this to put in my bag. Who knows what's going to come out?
Oh, and I forgot my bolt to pump. That's alright.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
Lots of rolling.
Lots of rolling indeed. Ugh. Right. Oh, that could chip you away a wee bit more. Let's roll her. Okay. So, I'm going to field Jubilee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to field a Psychic, do you 1 damage.
Yep.
Takes you to 6. Field another Psychic, do you 1 damage, takes you to 5.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 1 to field Yonti. Field Yonti for free. What have you got? 2 blockers.
And you need me for 5.
So you block the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we get 4 through. Nah, I'll pass priority.
Alright, can't do. I'm not gonna do anything with a bolt, so.
Okay, then I'll end turn.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll end turn there.
1, 2, 3. I don't know why I juggled that when there's only 3. I always do that. Or it's like, oh, there's 4 in there. Okay, and 1 more. A big entrance, not probably what I wanted. Alright. There's 1. There's 1. I need big entrance. Sorry, you have 5 in the field. Okay. We roll Black Widow. She doesn't roll. For 4, I'm gonna buy a Hawkeye.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel Black Widow. Anything you can go to level 1?
Yeah, just 1 Yonti can go.
Okay.
Everything else is already on your level 1.
And I'll feel Hawkeye and I'll take out. Oh man. You can still buy stuff with Yanti. I'm gonna take out Jubilee.
Okay.
And that leaves you with 4. Okay, I will. Priority, got nothing. So I'll go in with a 4/1 Hawkeye and a 2/2 Black Widow.
Okay, I'll just block them with my 2 sidekicks.
Okay, you're gonna knock out my Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And my Black Widow comes back.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that's quite a lot of cosmic cubes. And they stack, don't they? Oh man, that's horrible.
This could be it.
Oh man, that's just wrong. Well, I've got 2 of them, and I've got her as well, and I've got that. She's on 0 face. Let's just roll these for laughs and giggles. Right, okay. So, what I'll do is I'll field Jubilee. I'll play 1 Cosmic Cube, which will attune you for 3, because whenever an action die or character ability deals damage this turn, so that takes you to 2. Then I'm going to field a Sidekick, which will deal you another 3.
3, yep.
And I'm afraid that's it.
This game. Cosmic Cube.
And I was sitting there thinking, this game has gone on, and I've not pulled off a Cosmic Cube roll when I needed it once. Right, let's put this nastiness away, and then you can choose what you want.
I'm going to switch.
Okay, cool.
Teams.
Right, we'll pause the timer whilst we're doing the switches. Pause. Right, this is when everything swings the other way, because my other team is just a
That team
bunch
I was
of
looking
fun
at
nonsense.
it, and I'm like, what? Very interesting team. Like, but I don't really know the characters, so I don't know what's supposed to go on with that team. I guess you could say what's supposed to pull off.
Well, it's kind of a frustrating team with a really stupid win con, is what it is. Right, so everything goes away. Okay, so that goes there.
Well, I have lots of globals on this team. In your favor.
Right.
And I get to choose if I want to go first or second, correct?
Yeah, because you lost. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, okay, so I've got Ronan, Sturge, Mr. Miracle, Hulk, Ring of Magnetism, Magneto, Madam Mask, Wonder Girl. Move him out the way. Let's get these dice sorted. So. Three of that. Let's move him out of the way because they're too similar looking. Don't want to pick the wrong one. 3 of that.
There you have Resurrection. Okay.
Alright.
I'll go first.
Okay, so what have you got? Let me just
I got
refresh myself.
Parallax.
So you've got Parallax,
Yep.
you got Bleezed,
Yep.
Blue Eyes, Professor X.
That one is the one once per turn you could feel the psychic die in your used pile.
Yeah, which would have been good with Jubilee. Rip Hunter, which is always nice.
And that's it. And I got Bishop
Right,
and Kryptonite and Ultraman.
And you don't have any characters which are below a 3 cost.
No.
But I could stop you fielding Professor X. Not that that's ever going to matter. Right, okay.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so
You're going first.
I'm going first, yes. All right, so good luck.
Okay.
All right.
And to you.
It's a good roll if I had a... Okay. Sure, I'll roll these two. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna rip over a kryptonite.
Okay. We release it. Okay. I'm going to rip Hunter a Mr. Miracle,
Okay.
and then I will resurrect.
Okay.
Okay, over to you.
Alright. 4 psychics in my bag and kryptonite. This is where we don't want kryptonite. I feel that it's gonna be 2. Oh, of course.
You can blank that sidekick.
Yeah. I just learned that too. I didn't know you could do that because they don't have character cards, right? So I didn't think that you can, but then I read up on it and you can. So I'm like, all right. Okay, so we'll feel the psychic. And I'll rip over another kryptonite.
Okay.
And I will magically blank my psychic and I will enter.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 in the bag. I'll just add 1 and put 3 more in the bag. Right. Come on, Mr. Miracle. There he is. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 to field Mr. Miracle, and I'm going to rip Hunter a Ring of Magnetism. You'll go.
Nothing in my bag. I really don't need you here. Yay! Okay. So I will pay a bolt from my kryptonite, spin it down, to KO my psychic, and I will purchase Ultraman for 4 and rip him over.
Okay, yeah, because you used Blue Eyes. Cool.
And I will end turn.
Okay, 3 in my bag. Add 1, put 4 back in my bag. Okay. Release 2. Okay. I'm going to pay 1 to parallax this dice.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 to parallax it again. Oh, this is when it goes down the rabbit hole. I'm going to pay 1 to parallax it again. It's come up. I'm going to add that to Mr. Miracle, which is playing a monster. Your opponent's action dice and abilities can only target that monster. Mr. Miracle cannot be targeted by opposing action dice or abilities, which means that when you play a kryptonite, it would try to target him, but it can't. and you can't play an action dice for no effects, you wouldn't have actually used it.
Okay. So
Okay.
he's pretty much I can't touch him.
Yeah. And then I will resurrect.
And that ring is a continuous die? Is that stays on there until
That
he leaves his
that ring
turn?
is a continuous die, and there's a certain lady wearing red and black who you might want to purchase next.
Okay. Yep, that's what I was asking. So does it oh, it's a continuous. So will it stay there until I guess you field another character and then you can attach it? Is that how it kind of works? That one?
No,
Or-
basically, you play. It's been errated, so it's so it's got continuous in front of it. So
Okay.
it says continuous. Play on a monster. Your opponent's action dice and character abilities can only target that monster. So anything that you do that targets has to target that. So even
Okay.
like your betrayals that target me would have to target that instead of me.
It'll be interesting how this goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ah. Yeah, I've never seen Ring, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I don't have anything from Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than Blue Eyes, but
Yeah.
alright. Nothing rolls. I'm just gonna re-roll everything.
Okay.
Alright, he comes up for 1. Can't purchase her yet.
We can double check what I'm saying about
The ring and stuff.
the kryptonite. Well, it definitely would have to target him, but it wouldn't blank him. Let me just
No.
pause the timer for 1 sec,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
I've
then
just
if
run
I
48.
pull off
'Cause
my
it-
basic actions, which
Do you know
will
what I
deal
mean?
damage to you.
It wouldn't blank him, but it might be you're using him. So just go on Discord, right? And I'll just
Okay.
ask the question to see if anyone's about, right? Especially Paul, because he's the judge. I think we're on 48 minutes. Is that right? What you're on?
I got. Yep.
Okay. Let me just go in. Rule questions.
His hats is on the table, kitchen table.
Let's see if anyone is about. I'll just put at PK and see what he says. Right, so I typed have the ring of magnetism on Mr. Miracle, cannot be the target. My opponent plays a kryptonite and has Ultraman out. Does the kryptonite count as being used even though it fizzles? And we'll see if anyone's about.
Yeah, because I don't
Because
know if
I
it'll
know-
trigger.
Because I know you can't use an action dice for no effect, but because he's sucking because he's sucking it, are you actually still using it? Like, would it? It probably would. It would be the same as like, would it trigger a tune? If you know what I mean.
Because if I'm using it on
So
my Miracle, but he's kind of can't.
yeah.
It's like
So you don't have a valid. So
yeah, it's just still
because it says
considered
ignore the
used.
text on target character dies. And is it just that he's stopping you doing that? In which case, Ultraman would would
Kick off, yeah.
take place, right? Or does he not?
It's an interesting question because this will determine if I need to re-roll or not here.
They say no kryptonite cannot be used if there are no legal targets. It's the same as if there were no characters in the field. Okay, that's
Okay.
Shadow Mailed and Paul saying that. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so
uh,
I think we'll go with. They seem to be fellas who know what they're talking about.
Yep.
so we'll go with that.
All right.
If that's okay, yeah.
Yep.
And I'll just reset the timer to 48.
Okay. Let me just reset to so we're on the same. 48. Where are you? 48. Okay. Ready? All right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So that changes something here. So do I re-roll that? I'm gonna. But if I roll a psychic, I can target my psychic.
No, because you can't. Because you can only target him. That's the thing of it. Your opponent's action dice and abilities can only target that monster. You can't target anything else, even your own stuff, I'm afraid.
Oh.
That's why it's so horrible.
Yeah. Okay. Then you know what? I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm going
Okay.
to re-roll kryptonite. Oh gosh, and this might backfire. Yeah. Do I want to do this? Yeah. Okay. And it rolled off. You know.
Good.
Okay. Okay, that'll work. I'm going to pay 4 for Bleeze,
Yeah.
and I will pay 1 to field Ultraman, and I will pass priority, and then I'll end turn.
Okay. I've got 3 in my bag. Add 1, put the other 3 in my bag. So I'm rolling 5 sidekicks. My parallax was kind of was worthwhile. Right.
Wow, that is a bit of a crazy one there.
Right, I'm gonna re-roll these 2. I'm gonna field the sidekick. I'm gonna rip Hunter and pay 3 for a Ronin, and then I'll pass priority and turn to you.
Okay, my bag is empty. Pick all that up. I dropped something. Oh, fluff. Oh, question is, does she roll? But she's not fun to field on her high.
Yep.
Oh, look, they both don't roll. Alright. That will do. I can't even read her. Okay, that's a 1. The only thing about her dice, it's cool, but you can't read it.
Yep.
So I will pay 1 to field her, which will cancel your ring of.
And she moves it to the use pile.
When fielded cancel action, I move it to the use pile. Correct.
Okay.
And then I will play my kryptonite on Bleeze.
Okay, so she's blanked. Okay.
So that will trigger Ultraman.
Yep.
And let's see what you have here. Roll it down
I've
your
got-
use pile, which is I have nothing in my use pile. Roll it down your okay, I have nothing in my use pile. So we'll go to me.
So
Um,
that would mean that you can't trigger because you need to be able to do all 4.
does it work
For
that way?
Ultraman, Yeah, you've got to be. I think you've got to be able to do all four. Let's just double check that as well.
Okay, because it says if
Right.
kryptonite action die is used, you may use the effect of every basic action card in play with
I think
no burst immediately. Okay, yeah, let's double check then.
because you've got to use all four because there was a ruling about Oracle that if you had him, you'd have to have 4 energy to pay for the 4 action dice you used. Right. Let's just go second question.
Pause.
Right. Okay.
It's all right. We're learning here.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, so I've typed second question. Ultraman has triggered, but 2 BACs require a dice to be rolled in the use pile, but it is empty. Can the other 2 BACs still be used, or is it all four or nothing? They say you can use two, so
Well,
you can use your deal the target player X damage, where X is the number of character dice in their field zone plus 2, and your betrayal is
deal 1 damage to target opponent for each character die in their field zone. So you'll take 2 for that.
So
Two
I'll take
for
so I'll take 4 from one against many, and then 2
yeah, 6 total.
from yeah. So I'll be on 14. Okay, fab.
Okay, good to know. All right, and my May will end turn. PK. Yeah, Paul. That's Paul, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. The others wouldn't be used at all, so it wouldn't trigger anything. Okay. All right. I'll start back timer again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. To you.
All right, yeah. So it is right. 3 come out. One more comes out. I like you, Mr. Ninja. Field running. I'm going to rip Hunter another ring of magnetism. And then I'll pass priority to you.
I will use Professor X Global, and I will field a psychic.
I forgot all about that global.
Which
Good
I can't
global.
find the psychic. There we go. Yeah, I had to reread it because I thought it was once per turn on your turn, but it's not. It's actually once per turn. So.
Yeah.
All right, and big. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no kryptonite there. I need bolts. Reroll. No bolts. Wow. What does one do now? I will pay this fist, and I'm going to re-roll these 2.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll my psychic in the field zone as well.
Oh, because you're parallaxing, yeah.
Yes. I forgot. You can also do that too. Oh, 3 question marks. Even better. So I will rip over a kryptonite.
Okay.
And will hold on to that. I'll pass priority. Do you have anything?
No, not on the field, no.
And I'm going to swing with Bleeze. It is a 3/3.
A 3/3. I will let it through and then absorb that 3 damage onto Ronan.
Okay.
Ronan's got a 4 defense, so it doesn't
Okay.
leave the field. Okay. I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 in my bag. I didn't roll either. All right. Rolled 1. Right, I'm going to play that on Mr. Miracle. I'm going to use Blue Eyes White Dragon to knock out a sidekick. Spend 4 on a Hulk. And then pass priority to you.
I will field a psychic using Professor X.
Okie dokes.
And back to you.
I will end my turn.
Okay. Oh, now Ronin's fun. 3 in my bag. Oh my goodness. Okay. And 1.
Glad not to see a dash of red and black.
Yeah, it's in the bag. Alright, 1 rolls. Roll this last one. And it doesn't roll. I'm going to use a mask and I'm going to parallax these 2. And it rolls. Okay. I'm going to rip over my last kryptonite.
Yeah.
You have Ronin and I can't touch.
So you can't use your kryptonites.
Oh gosh, I forgot.
I was kind of sitting there thinking, I think
Wait a
she's
sec.
forgotten.
Yeah, I did forget. Okay, so yep, I can't parallax do anything, so I will, I guess, end turn. Completely forgot.
Sorry
that.
about that.
That's all right.
It would
It is what it is.
It would kind of be.
Gotta pay
It would kind of
attention.
be suicidal of me to kind of remind you at that point. Right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. Okay. Okay.
Okay, there's another one.
Yeah. I'm gonna attach that to him, so I've got 2 sitting there. Okay, because it's not like equipment; you can have more than 1 attached. And then I'm gonna rip over a Sturge, and then I'll pass priority and turn to you.
All right, now really, you're making me think now. Oh, and there she does not come again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so kryptonite is useless right now. Okay. Roll these. Oh, nope. Well, I think that was like that. So Ronan can redirect.
When
Life?
Ronin is active, once per turn, you may redirect all damage from one source to a Ronin character die.
And does it include like anything to your life as well?
Yeah. Like damage. Like if it's I have to pay life, then I can't redirect that. But if it's damage done to me like from your basic actions, then I can redirect it to Ronin instead.
Okay. Just thinking if I want to parallax or not. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll buy another. I'll buy another Bleeze.
Yeah.
And feel that, and I will magically blank my psychic, and I will enter.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just think that's so funny
Hulk.
that you can do that, but
Hulk sidekicks and a Sturge. Right. Okay.
so sorry. Did you have your ring on Ronin as well, right?
No, I've got 2 rings on Mr. Miracle.
Interesting. Okay.
1 on each hand. Right, okay. That works.
Oh, so technically, I could have targeted him. Oh, you should look on the screen.
So Mr. Miracle cannot be targeted by opposing action dice or abilities.
Oh, but I didn't realize you put both rings on Mr. Miracle. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought
So-
you had
so
one
basic-
on Ronin too.
No, so you'd need to field a Bleeze to take one out, and then field the other Bleeze to take the other one out.
Okay.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2 for a Wonder Girl. I'm going to field a Sturge for free. And then I'm going to pass priority. You don't have anything, so I'm going to go to the attack step.
Okay.
And this is where my stupid wind gun comes in. I'm going to attack with this 1/1 Sturge. If Sturge attacks alone, it can't be blocked.
Okay.
During the global step, I'm going to pay 3 fists using the Hulk global to pump it up to a 4/1. And so that does you 4 damage.
Yep. So I'm at 16.
Yep.
Is that Sturge's lowest level? 1/1.
Yeah.
We need him on 3.
Yeah.
All right. 2 in my bag.
I told you it was a stupid win con.
And 2 more. Oh, 2. None, not 1 kryptonite. Wow. Okay.
Depends on the fielding cost, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with that and just roll these and hope roll both 1s or 0s. Or none rolls. That can happen too. Or I get all bolts. Wow. Do I reroll? Do I try for a reroll? Let's try for a reroll. I'll pay the bolt. And I'm also going to
Yeah.
reroll my psychic as
Okay.
well. 1 rolls on 2. Okay. I'll pay 2 to field, and I will take out one of those rings,
Yep.
and then I will res,
Okay.
and then I will pass priority to you,
Okay.
and I'll enter.
Right. I have 1 in the bag. I'll fill up my bag. And 1, 2, 3 more come out. It's Sturge. Right, keep that. Keep that. Reroll 2. Okay. I'll field a Sturge for nothing. I'll resurrect. And then I'll pass you priority.
I'll field a psychic with Professor X Global.
Okay, I'll attack with my Sturge for 1/1,
And taking
then
2.
and then I'll pump it up by 2 to take. So you take 3.
13.
13.
All right, it's doing its job.
It amazingly is.
That was a roll off, so I will put it back in the bag. No, that's too much in my hand. Oh, look at that, Kryptonite Galore. Okay. Just make sure the ring is attached to Mr. America. 1 roll. So I can blank Ronan because there's nothing attached to him.
No, you have to target the character that's got Ring of Magnetism. So you can only target him.
Oh my goodness. But if I target myself, it'll work.
You have to target him.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
afraid.
right.
Yeah. It's that annoying. It's that annoying.
Oh my
It's
gosh, that is
powerful.
very annoying. Okay, so I will re-roll. Okay, I'll re-roll these 2. Making me buy all my Belize's. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 for another. Can I rip it? No. Actually. Yes, where's okay. I'm gonna pay this bolt actually, and I'm gonna re-roll these 3. Let's see if I can get
Okay.
Okay. Yep, I will rip over a Blaze.
Yep.
And sit pretty there, I think. And I will pass priority and end turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. I just want to read something just for a sec. Yeah. Okay, so I've got Wonder Girl and the other things.
Wonderful.
Right, let's pay 1 to field that. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 to field Wonder Girl. Well, you were on 14, is that right? No,
on 13. I have
was
13,
I on?
you have 14.
14, right.
Yeah.
I knew it was the bottom dice was 14, right, okay. I'm going to buy 2 improvised weapons, and I'm going to resurrect. Okay. Pass priority.
I will use Professor X and feel the psychic. And that's it. Pass back.
Okay, I will end 10.
Okay. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. 1 bleed. And rolls on 0. That's nice. And Kryptonite doesn't roll. Okay. I'm going to keep that and re-roll these 2. Oh, I don't have a fist. I was gonna pump. Okay. You have 3 characters. Field. Actually, before I field, I'm gonna res. And there's nothing in my bag. Field my sidekick.
Yeah.
Field the other Bleeze to take out your ring.
Yep.
Alright. Fist.
That was a fist, I think. Yeah.
So I will use Kryptonite on Ronin.
Okay.
Yep, I'll use it on Ronin. So I'll activate my Ultraman.
Okay.
Again, I got nothing to roll in my used. And you're going to
So
take another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I take 5 from one against many.
Yep.
Which takes me down to 9. And then 3 from the other one, which takes
correct.
me down to 6.
And then I'll pass priority.
Okay.
And I will... Might have 2 rings coming, eh? Sure. One's in there and one's in your bag. But I got a lot in mind. I will go in with both my Blazes. A 4-4 and a 2-2.
4-4 and a 2-2. Okay. The 2-2 I'll block with Ronin. The 4-4 I'll block with Mr. Miracle. Okay.
I will pump one of them using Hulk Global here. Sorry, your Ronin's blocking my 2-2.
Yeah.
That will KO it.
No, it won't because he's got 4 defense.
Oh, yeah. You'll KO me on
Yeah.
the 2-2. And then you won't KO me on... Yes, no, you won't. But I'll KO your Mr. Miracle. Actually, doesn't matter. I won't use it then. Okay, so that's KO'd, and this one comes back.
And Ronin comes back as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Exciting. Right, 1, 2. 2 come out.
I'm gonna figure out this survival thing here with this ring thing.
1, 2 will come out. Didn't get a ring. Did get a Sturge. Did get a Hulk. Right, didn't get the ring. Did get a Sturge. Right, what are you on 13? I kind of need the Hulk though. Reroll these. Got the ring. Okay, that's what I really want. Okay, so I'm going to put the ring on Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl's even more fun. While Wonder Girl is active, when a Teen Titans character die is targeted, you may choose an opposing character die as the recipient of that effect. Okay. So.
But I can't target her anyways. Well. Oh, I can only target her, but then I can't. But she redirects it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna spin down Mr. Miracle, so I can't re-roll him. Okay, and I'm gonna re-roll Hulk.
Yep.
It's come up on a 3 cost. Jeez, oh. Alright, that's probably better than doing you for 3 damage just now. So I'm gonna spend 3, bring out the Hulk. Okay. Can't field him and pass your priority.
I'm not gonna do anything with that fist.
Okay, and then I'll enter.
Okay. Alright, so that's wasted. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, 2 please.
Yeah. I think you got game this time.
Yeah, maybe. If I can pull off my Bleeze here. There's 1, but guess who did not roll? Kryptonite. 3. All right, Kryptonite. Doesn't roll. All right, Parallax.
Yeah, this is where you go down that hole, and this is where you brought it.
Yep. Nope. We'll do it again, but I'm gonna roll one of these guys this time. Because I may need energy. Who knows? Nope. You're getting lucky. I'll go again. There we go.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll pay 2 to feel Bleeze. Take out your ring.
Yeah.
And then I'll just feel that for fun. And I'll play that. I'll blank Ronin.
Okay, yeah, makes more sense.
Yep, and then that you'll take, because you have 3 in the field, so 3.
Yeah.
5
so
from One Against Many,
5.
and another 3 from Betrayal.
Yeah, and you can even actually roll something and you used.
Yeah, look, I can roll Kryptonite again if I really wanted to. There we go.
Yeah,
Look, it rolled.
Yeah, and then you can do it again.
Yay!
Right.
All right, good
So
game there.
I've got to stick with this team.
And I have to switch it back again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll just pause the timer because we've got 20 minutes left.
Okay, and I'll throw these in. Wow, some good games going back and forth here.
That was good. That was good. That was closer than I thought it was going to go.
Well, I wasn't thinking with your monster thing there. That ring is crazy.
See, the other thing that you could have done on that, right, was if you wanted your Bleeze out, you could have used Blue Eyes on Bleeze to get it into your prep area.
Oh yes, I forgot about my Blue Eyes as well. And make it really cheap.
Because that's not targeting, because you just have to move a character you control. It doesn't say move target character.
Right.
So
yeah, you get so into the moment sometimes I forget what I have on my teams.
Yeah,
like one time I was playing my other game and I completely forgot about like Bishop, and here I am taking all this like non-combat damage, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing?
And the other thing the other thing you could have done to get your Bleeze out was, because you have masses of energy and your kryptonites, and rather than roll the one kryptonite you had rolled, you could have used that energy to try and roll Bleeze to energy and then back to a fielding face and then field it, and it would have taken out the ring.
Oh yeah, field it, use Parallax, re-roll it again. Oh.
Yeah,
and then field it again. Oh, okay.
Because you have to get it to energy and then redo it to get it back out again. Right. So let's refresh my memory about what's on this team.
Oh yeah, my Avengers team.
Right. So, okay, we've got some 3-cost characters here. Great. I could actually use my thingy.
So that one was zombie guy, right? Okay.
Zombie Magneto. Yeah. So that would
lose their ability.
That would take out Wasp, Shriek, and Black Widow at least.
Yes.
Interesting.
I think this game's gonna go very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I think you forgot to do something game 1 actually. I think you had Nick Fury out and Black Widow went through. So she should have done me 4 instead of 2.
Did she go through?
I think so, yeah. While Nick Fury's active, your unblocked Avengers characters deal damage to your opponents twice. I'm just reading it.
Yeah, but it probably would have been a difference because you had you were at 8 or 10 or something like that, right? So yeah, it wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Now, if it was like 2, then yeah, that would have made a difference, but.
Yeah.
See, gotta pay attention.
Right.
Right. Would you like to go first or second?
I will go first, actually.
Okay. And what do you have as timer? Because I think you paused it. So I don't know. You know, I'll let you do timer because
we have 20 minutes and 7 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, and the time starts now.
All right.
Midnight 12, jeez, oh man. All right. Reroll 1. Perfect. I'm going to spend 2 on a Wonder Girl, and then I'm going to resurrect.
Okay.
Over to you.
And spend 3 on a Wasp, and I will feel the Psychic and end turn.
Okay. 3 come out. 1 more comes out. Okay. No lovely blue eyes this time.
I know, this one has like no globals on their team.
Right. And no energy fixes either. Reroll these 2. Oof. Well, I'm keeping sidekicks then. Right. Alright, just have another quick look. One fielded. And no parallax either. Okay, so I'm gonna field 2 sidekicks. And I'll spend 2 on a Mr. Miracle. And then I'll resurrect.
Okay.
Okay, over to you.
Oops. Throwing dice. That shriek. Okay. Whoop. Reroll these 2. And by a big entrance in the bag, I'll feel that Psychic, and I end turn.
Okay. I've got 3 in the bag. 1 more comes out. Damn. Look at all these sidekicks, that's ridiculous. Alright. Come on, Cassie. Yeah, she's big, but she's there. Alright, okay, so and on this team, you don't have any, you just have Wasps is the only global, isn't it?
Correct.
Do we just have Wasp, Hulk, and Resurrection, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to pay 2 to field Wonder Girl. And I think I'll buy 2 improvised weapons.
Okay.
Okay, over to you.
1 in my bag.
Ooh, reset life.
2 rolls and a 1. Roll these 2. Of course, no big entrance. One to field Wasp.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to buy an investigation. And I
Okay.
will end turn.
I have 3 in my bag. Pull out 1 more. Reroll that. I'm going to spend 3 on a Ring of Magnetism. And 2 on a Mr. Miracle.
Here we go with ring again.
You've got a different mechanic to get rid of it. But...
Yes, I do, but he has to come out though. Oh, I don't know. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, there's only 4 in my bag. But see, the problem with him is he's got a block, so it's like,
Yeah.
Are you gonna even go in with
that.
anything, right? So. Sorry, he's thinking what to buy here. So if the ring gets attached and I target,
So if the ring's attached to Wonder Girl, and say for example you field your Hawkeye, he has to do damage to a character. He would have to do damage to her. She could then make it happen to one of your characters.
Right, because she can redirect
instead of
back.
her. Yeah.
Okay.
And the same with Wasp. Like if I used a global, and Wasp would try and do damage to me, it would go to Wonder Girl, and I could do it to one of your characters. She redirects it to characters, not you. That's the one good side for you.
Yeah, Mr. Miracle too. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna buy Mr. Neymar.
Okay.
End turn.
1, 2, 3, 4 in my bag. Ooh, that's lots of improvised weapons, unfortunately. Ooh. That is quite a bit of improvised weaponage, isn't it? Right, let me just have a quick read of something. To character or player. Indeed. Let's roll these 2, see what happens. One on that. Okay. So, I'm going to take a wee bit of a gamble here. I'm going to spend 3 on another Ring of Magnetism. I'm going to use Improvised Weapon. I'm going to roll a sidekick. It's not an energy face, so I prep or die.
It's the best way to go. Guaranteed a prep. That's like 1 in 6 chance, right? That you get that face. So.
And then I'm going to resurrect. Have to fill up my bag. Take 1 out. And then I lose. Are you dealing it to a character or to me? You're dealing it to a character or to me?
It's only to you, so you're taking 1.
Oh, is it only to me?
Yeah. So when your opponent uses a global ability, she deals them 1 damage.
Right, it's the global that does it to either, isn't it?
The global, yes, the global's either or.
Yeah, because that was my other thought. I was thinking, could knock out a sidekick and try and improvise weapon it, but then I thought, nah, it's not worth it. Right, okay. Over to you. Not attacking.
Neymar. I don't know if he's ever going to come out to play, but wow. Yeah, reroll that. And he still doesn't come out to play. Ugh, there's always this thing, you get double and then it just moves to 1 when you reroll.
I think the Namor dice is the nicest color of dice in the game.
Yeah. He is pretty nice, but he was a little bit beat up when you get him under his package though, which is weird.
Yeah.
All right, I will. Redirect it back to me. Okay, I'm gonna buy a Shriek. And I'm gonna res. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of things.
There's ring.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna reroll this. Okay. I've got 6 energy there. I'm gonna spend it on Uncle Magneto.
Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna field Mr. Miracle, and then I'm gonna attach Ring to Wonder Girl. Over to you.
Okay. Use their ability. Nothing wants to roll. Let's reroll these. Okay, I'll cost 3. And use a big entrance. I will buy a Nick Fury for 3 in the bank. And I will buy a Black Widow in the bank. And I will not do anything with the mask and end turn.
Okay. I have 2 in my bag. Let me pull out 2 more. Okay, improvised weapon. And that. Okay. Reroll these. Okay. I will pay 1 to field Mr. Miracle. I'll pay 3 for Sturge. Past turn and priority.
Okay. Forgot imprisoned weapon. Improvised weapon cost 1.
Yeah.
Hey, I had 1.
And there's 1 left.
Yes, because you bought 2. Oh, look at that. None of that rolled. Nick rolls. That's not roll. That's a lot of fists. Okay. Sorry. Field Nick here. 0.
Yeah.
And I'll buy 2 Black Widows. Yes, 2 Black Widows.
Okay.
And I will enter.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. his top 3. Reroll these.
No.
Okay. Right. Now I think if I've got it on 2 different characters, you have a choice as to which you then can do it to. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna add a ring of magnetism to one of my Mr. Miracles.
Okay.
So when you target, you can either target Wonder Girl or you can choose Mr. Miracle.
Okay.
Okay, because like it's kind of been pulled in 2 directions, but it'd have to go to one of those 2. I can't see how else that could be ruled.
Right.
To be honest.
But then I can't target Mr. Miracle anyways.
Yeah, but it means it wouldn't bounce. But it means it wouldn't bounce back to you.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Shield. I'm gonna spend 2 on another Wonder Girl, and I'll buy the last improvised weapon. Do I want to spend 1 life just now? I'll pass turn.
Okay. Sorry, my son's making noise in the background.
No, he's been making some really cute noises.
Yeah, he's 2 years old. So hubby has to distract him while I play. But he just came back from the park, so now he's like calling my name.
What's the last one? I can't see it. All right, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna re-roll that one, which is an investigation. And it rolls. I'm gonna use investigation.
Yeah.
And then draw and roll 2. There's 2 in the hand. Namor does not come. More shields. Yay.
Did you just say there was 2 in your bag?
No, I had 2 in my hand.
That's all right then.
No, I pulled 2. It's in my hand. It was in my hand like this, and then I had to put my bag down. So.
Right. Because I was thinking, if that's the case, then you've dropped a shriek somewhere because you bought one, definitely.
Yes, it's still in the bag. I didn't pull
okay.
it. So I will 4. 1, 2, 4. 2. I don't have Rip Hunter. I'm gonna use Big Entrance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a Spider-Man for 4 and put it in my bag.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will res. And it's in Shriek. And I will end turn.
Okay. So that goes over. I've got 3 in my bag.
Baby, I'm still on the phone, okay?
And I pull out 1 more.
Hi. You gonna eat a dessert? I'll go downstairs, okay? Yeah, mommy's playing.
Reroll them all.
Hi. A kiss?
Oh, that's right.
Almost done.
Spend 3 on a Ronin. Field 2 psychics.
You have to stay away, okay, Noah?
I'll go to attack step. I'm going to attack with 2 psychics.
Sorry, I got attacked by my son. I will block with.
Oh, that's the timer, so we're on turn. So this is
Okay.
turn 0.
So I will block with my 2 psychics. And we'll KO each
Okay.
other.
So everything goes.
Yeah.
Right, so this is turn 1 of 5.
Okay. So I'm turn 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 2 in my bag. So it's the action die and abilities, character abilities. So technically, Spider-Man won't work with that ring attached to Wonder Girl, will it?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right. We're not on a timer anymore, so that we can take time. Right. When Spider-Man assigns to attack, you may pay. He doesn't target because he's everyone. So you can use him. No bother.
Okay, so he would. So it wouldn't stop and nothing like that. Okay, because he's gonna win attacks ability, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Forces. Okay. So what will happen with your rings then? Will they reattach? Or how does that work?
It depends if he knocks them out or not.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. But neither rolls anyways. Shriek. Come on, Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man comes, but I don't have that much characters in there. My characters are in the bag. Okay. Sorry, just thinking this through here. Okay. I'm gonna buy a Hawkeye.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. That's only gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a Hawkeye. I'm gonna feel Spider-Man for 1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to feel Shriek, and I will Shriek your Magneto.
Okay. Cool. And you can shriek Magneto because she's choosing a card, so it's not targeting, so the rings don't come into play.
What? Say that again? Sorry.
because Shriek is choosing a card, it's not targeting a character. So it's not targeting, so that means that she does kick off and she works.
Okay.
So the ring, because of the way that she's worded, the rings don't suck her ability in because she's tricky that way.
Okay. Turn 2.
Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Want that. Want that. Want that. Reroll these. Damn.
No parallax.
No. All right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Decisions here. Right. Okay. I've got 6 energy here. I'm going to field that sidekick. I'm going to spend this on 2 Sturges. I'm going to use improvised weapon. I'm going to roll this sidekick. I'm going to proper die. I'm going to... I'm going to... Pass turn. Turn 3.
Turn 3. Okay. Oh, he's really getting upset now. He's like, I want my money. He's now like got put downstairs. Of course, nothing rolls. I'm gonna re-roll that. All of that. Okay. Just bring him up then. Bring him up, but you guys keep him away.
You've gone quiet on me. Right, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, no, I was just... He's really crying now because he wants to go upstairs.
That's all right.
I was just on mute there telling him. Bring him, Dave, bring him! Okay, so I'm going to use investigation.
Yep.
Draw 2. Roll 2. I don't even know what to buy. So I'm gonna res first.
Okay.
While I think about this. Okay. The other global is Hulk. Fist. I'm gonna spin this down to 1 fist. Find that.
Yeah.
And buy another, my last Black Widow.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel Black Widow. And anything.
No.
Down.
It's with, let me just double check the wording on Black Widow, right? When fielded spin, when target opponent characters die down to level 1. So
only
you
touch
targeting
Mr. Miracle, I guess, without the ring.
No, so you have to either target Mr. Miracle with the ring or Wondergirl with the ring.
Right. So I will then target Mr. Miracle with the ring.
So nothing happens.
Yes. Okay. Because she can redirect that back to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's right, you know, and whether I get to choose or not, but it just seems fair that you get to choose because there's 2 of them, do you know what I mean? But it might be, you know, the active, you know, that I get to say which one it attracts to, but we'll just play it that way because I think it's fair enough.
Okay. So I am going to attack with Spider-Man. I'll put a fist on him, and I'm going to
So all of my characters has to block Spider-Man.
correct. And
Okay.
I will go in with. Yeah, I'll go in with a Black Widow and a Wasp.
Okay, and they're dealing how much?
That'll be double damage. So that's 4 together, double, so 8.
So that takes me to 11. Okay, and so they go to use.
Yep.
What's Spider-Man's attack?
His was a 5/5.
5/5. So how's he dealing that 5 damage?
Wonder Girl's on 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do 3 on the Wonder Girl and 2 on your. What's your miracle? Your miracle with 2, right? Miracle with the ring.
They've both got 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Girl and your miracle.
Okay, so that goes there. That goes there.
Yeah.
These then go to used. These ones would all come back, and your Spider-Man would be
KO'd.
KO'd as well. Okay. So this is turn 4.
All right.
So I need to somehow deal you at least 10 damage. Alright. I've got 3 in my bag.
That's a funny shriek head you got there. I like that.
Yeah, it's Chucky. Alright. Alright. I'll get a ring. That's not used to me. That's not used to me. Right. I'm not going to be able to do this, I don't think.
Well, unless you get a lot of characters you can swing in. I only have 2 I can block.
Yeah, but not. You block him. He goes to the field. Just 1. He only goes for 1. So it's no use. Right. I need to roll that. And I'll roll these 2 as well. Okay, at least that's something. Okay. So, at least Wasp's not active.
Nope.
Right, so I will pay 2 to field Magneto, but he's blank. I will spin this down to pay 1 to field Wonder Girl. I'll attach the Ring of Magnetism to Wonder Girl. So you would block 2. So you block him and you block someone else. So that's only going to get you through. Well, you might have a momentary lapse of reason. So let's just attack with everything, because that's all I can do, because I need to get as close as I can.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 highest is Magneto, right?
Yeah,
sorry, Magneto and it doesn't matter, Wonder Girl. Okay. So do I have to? No, it was okay. So I will block. What's Magneto on?
I think he's on 5/6.
Oh, so he's gonna knock out no matter what I put on there. 6. Okay, so I will block. Sorry, apologize. dice.
That's all right.
So I'll block Shriek on Magneto, and
Okay.
I'll block Wonder Girl on my Nick Fury.
Okay. And what are their stats?
So Nick Fury's 1-3.
Yeah.
So she will not knock out my Nick.
Right. Okay. Unless I pump it.
That's right. So to do any globals.
Right. Well, I
Dave,
might as
bring
well
him,
just
bring
pump
him.
up the ones which are going through. So my Magneto will come back,
Yep, my Shriek's
knocking out
KO'd.
your Shriek. Uh, what attack does Nick Fury do?
1.
Right. So both he and Wonder Girl come back,
Yep.
and you take
5.
7 because I've got the
Okay.
2 fists as well.
So I'm at 13.
Yep. You're at 13.
Okay.
Unlucky for me.
Yep.
Okay, and we go to turn 5.
Yep.
Now Shriek is now. And I res with my shield. Sorry. Shriek is now blank for all intents and purposes because he's out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, so there.
and same with Wasp and Black Widow.
So their abilities do not trigger, correct? Okay.
Well, active opposing characters with purchase cost 3 or lower lose their abilities. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can't feel Professor X. Just
Okay. Ugh. This is not good. There's no characters, but. Now I need parallax. Darn it. Ugh. Well. You have 2 in the field, right?
yep.
Yeah, so, man, I need the characters to get some at least more damage, but... Okay. I'll pay 2 to field Wasp, which...
Okay.
And I will... abilities include global or no?
No, they don't include globals.
Okay. So I guess I will just ding you for 1.
Okay, and then
Good.
I'll redirect that to Nick Fury.
Okay. And I will... guess I'll back with both that. Do you have... sorry, press priority to you?
I don't have anything.
Okay, I will go with a
And
1-3 and a 3-4. Oh, well, he's
Okay,
a
I
1-2 and a 3-4.
Okay, I'll block the 1-2 with Magneto, and I'll block the 3-4 with Wonder Girl.
Okay, and I will pump for sakes. I'll pump.
For laughs and giggles.
Yeah.
And that ends the game.
Wow.
And apparently, it goes to Highest Life.
Look at that. It was close. It was close.
I am quite glad that I wasn't willy-nillying doing globals, and I only did it once. But even so, it wasn't even that global that did it. Oh man, they were great. They were great games.
Yeah.
That was
very
worth.
good.
That was worth staying up till 1 a.m. for on a school night.
Exciting, exciting. All right, so final I had me at 13, you at 11. So
Yeah.
total 2-1.
And
Yeah, okay.
yeah, that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you. Good games. I thanks for all the advice. That was great.
Yeah, I really
I'll try that.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And so